material consumption. Right? When you build something, other than you go the optimum material, again, material that use less energy. Right? There are new technologies being developed. RAM, earth, just get the RAM, earth and compress and then go for the bricks. Normal traditional brick, you have to burn in order to get the red color. So that is energy. You are cutting the forest, you are burning the forest, producing the carbon dioxide, you are building material. But rather than doing that, you go for the material that has use less energy. Right? Use renewable sources like wind power, right? In order to give the energy. Sustain our quality of the life, maintain our quality of life, not only for you and the future generation. Understand? Yes. So very good. Okay. This is the SSP building in Singapore. Zero energy building. So this was about 2 months ago. I was in Singapore for the conference. Then they took to this building. They took nearly 3 hours to explain me. But they explained the basic concept is this one. End of the year, January to December, end of the year. The electricity bill is what? Zero. That is what they call zero energy bill. They don't pay to the CEB. It's a problem, right? CEB employees have to go home. Customers right? So this is the situation. How this is done? You might see some of these. The plant, vertical vegetation. So the inside of the building will not get heated. So that you don't have to go off the unnecessary air conditioner. This is in Singapore. You look at the top. This is a lot of solar cells that produce the electricity that they want. There are situations where sometimes in the daytime when they have the function or anything, they need the energy so that they get the energy from the grid. But maybe afternoon they are producing the energy but they don't want to sell it again. The system is there. And if you produce the energy, you can sell it to the grid. So that finally meter say that actually they saw the plus, that means they will get some money from the government, very less. So this is inside of the room. Rather than putting this light, they have the tube outside. Tube is coming and tube is there. So this is not here inside you get the bulb. They don't have the bulb. They have some mirrors. Through the mirrors the light is beginning to the room. There are some room I can remember. The room is too light. There are mechanisms where they change the direction of the mirror. You know that they have done physics, right? You did physics all right. You can change the direction of the angle. You can reduce the light level. Likewise, they have not the air condition from the top. If you are working here, the air condition is coming down, so that the people want the air should be cooler up to this level, not the top level. Now we are bringing from the top to bottom. Nobody is living there top, so you have to put hanging the top. Right? And then you have the two people. One is sitting here, other people are hanging on the top. Right? Very nice concept. Somebody might. This is how this innovation came. People get some idea, they develop it. You know the future world development is taking place. Idea of who's scientist, not the scientist, film director. What they do is that they create something. Artificially they create something. Then the scientists see, this is a good gadget. We have developed it. Right? The best people are not you, it's film director. Right. Then end of the story, I was thinking, my God, I have lived in the energy. The house which I lived in when I was small, this is the zero energy building. I didn't have electricity, I didn't have tap water, I didn't have anything. My God, I was living in how much trouble they are taking to build the zero energy building. My house is a zero energy building. I didn't have electricity, I didn't have water. My father didn't have the car to drop me. I walked to the school. I didn't have the iron to electricity to the iron. Very comfortable life. I didn't have to even do the homework. I had to sleep around 6 o'clock. no life. I live a very comfortable life and very enjoyable life, and I lived in the zero-rent building. Now, what we are talking about? We are trying to go back to the lucky word because that was the green energy concept. That's why I say the development is, I mean, you have to think back, what is this development? We are the development. If you are happy, if you are comfortable what you are doing, you are the most developing person in this world. Therefore, you never worry about this third world business and any other business. We are one of the best country. We are living in the most developed country, right? So, therefore, take my word. Right? Okay. In order to do this whole thing, how many minutes do I have? 5 minutes. I have rushed it. Introduction of the green building. We started the Sri Lanka Green Building Council, GBCSL, with the Green Building Council of Sri Lanka. So in order to do that, we have to do the tool, measurement, right? That measurement was created. How we did was, it was established in 2009. It is working as a non-profit organization where engineers, architects, town planners, and quality services, universities, academics. I have to go past because he told me I have 5 minutes. It's not my problem, right? So let's see. What is our mission? Is to transform the construction industry, whatever we are building, with the greener building practices to ensure the future well-being of our motherland. We are going up to that text, motherland. So, Green Building Council is there around the world in some of the places, but there is a big umbrella called the World Green Building Council. The countries, different countries have different rating system. We need a tool. We need a tool to measurement. Right? We have our own system. We call the Green Rating System for the Built Environment, version number 1, Green Building Council of Sri Lanka. So that if you are doing a building, if you want to make the building greener, so you have a way to do it. So let me see some of the way. We have to think about it. Green building concept is there here and there. Right? Some people are worried about the water. Are we worried that much about the water? No. Some people are worried too much about the energy. Are we worried that much? In a way. Right? But we have a bigger problem is our land. Because people are building houses, with the land which we want for the cultivation. Therefore, number 1 is our land. We have to protect our land. Number 2, energy and so forth. So based on that, we did some study and we found that where we are compared to the other world. So that we have to have the comparison with the other world green building rating system and come up with a tool. We use the model called LEED model. LEED is the leader, environment, energy, something. So that is the model that is used in the United States of America. But we did a local study. We with the 2 different chapters. One is taken from the Australian one. The other one is Sri Lankan because we worry about our culture. This is we have the rich culture. We have to protect our culture. Then this is the one of the building which was built in Sri Lanka. This is a Turlia Mass building. So when you do the management of the building construction, we have to think when you do the sustainable, we see that the land is protected very well. Pond is there, trees are there, that is taken care. Then we have to think about how you use the water. They collect the rainwater, they use the rainwater for the garden and so forth, and sometimes for some toilets they use the rainwater house. That we can even do better even in Kandy. Energy efficiency, so that they have the open space, they are using the daylight, and rather than the conventional air conditioner, they have the different kind of air conditioner system, the water evaporation system. Then material, they have not gone for the conventional bricks or the bricks that we are using. They have gone for the compressed earth because that won't get much energy. Then the indoor environmental quality they have improved. There are plants inside the building and the very good environment condition is there. They have used innovation, that they have used they have protect the culture and the awareness. By doing this one, actually they build this building so that at that time they go with the LEED system, US Green Building Council, they got the Platinum award. Platinum is the highest award because if you are given the rating system, you have the 100 marks. If you go above the 70, you get the Platinum. This building got better. Now, but we have the Sri Lankan green system, we can go. Let's go. So this is how the marks is given. If you are building a building, if you are taking care of your sites rather than building a whole land, if you go to the corner and protect the building and so forth, you get marks. Then how efficient your water system, are you using the water from the rainwater system, or you have the flushing system which has a less energy, so that you can get the marks. Then the energy, how energy efficiency use, rather than put in the dark rooms, open space, and more light can be taken. And there are various systems nowadays, LED bulb and various other systems where you can go with less energy. Then when you doing the construction, are you using the conventional material or new material which has a less energy? For that you get the again environmental, whether the air is going through the building and comfortable thing. Do you need any air conditioning? That you can, of course. It is obvious because there are, when you inside of some building, you feel tired, you feel uncomfortable. When you just come out of the building, you feel comfortable. So that you see. So that means the inside of the building is not comfortable, but still you can make use the technique and you can do it. So this is the radiation. If you go beyond the 70, you can get the platinum, otherwise gold and silver. Later, you will be given a mark that your building is silver, your building is this one. Then you can be proud. We are a building with the platinum, green or something like that. So that now you are end of the day, you are getting the benefit, right? That is also there, and again you get a certificate to the building that you are doing. In Singapore, they are trying to 2020. Now 80% of their building should be rated by the Singapore Green Building Council. What are the benefits? Low operation cost, that is obvious. Electricity bill is low, water bill is low. That is the one. Higher return for the investment. You get a lot of return for your investment because of by doing this one. Then the greater tenant attraction. That means if you say, I have an apartment, I have the building, which is greener building, that means simply electricity bill, water bill, inside the building is comfortable, so that you can, if you are renting, people would like to come to the building which is, that is happening in the country like Australia, because they advertise our building with a green rated this one, green star rating they have. Then the people say, I would like to go with the greener building than the darker building or the is not building. So that later, again when you want to sell it future, I can say that my building is a platinum building. The people would like to buy more than the 1 billion, maybe 2 billion, the other one will be the 2.5, but it is a platinum building. People definitely go for that building. Reason is the low operation system. And of course the people who are there, workers will be happy. Even your mom will be happy, father will be happy, you will be happy to study because you have the beautiful environment. So that is what you get the productivity, you study more, you get the 12 A's if you had a green building. How many A's you have? 10, my God, you almost get 2, no? I get the 12 A's. Then, of course, liability and risk, because you have to get the money from the bank and various other sectors. Then now this is a benefit and not only come from the house businesses. And healthy environment, you would like to work in a better environment, then it is the end of the day our social responsibility. We, being a human being, we cannot destroy. This is not our land. We are here for temporary. How long are you going to live here? 200 years? No, you can't do it. So we have to go anyway, whether you like it or not. So that we are temporary citizen, or you cannot destroy. You can enjoy, you can live, right? You have to live. So that this is not our responsibility, social responsibility. We have to do something for this. So how you do it? You have to manage well. You have to have sustainable site where when you select the plant and so forth, you have to select the plant with needed less water and so forth. There are, when you go inside, a lot of other areas that you have to do. So how you do it? Rather than paving, you have to have the place where the water will go in because you don't have to disturb the existing environment. Then the water efficiency, you have to collect the rainwater harvesting like this. Then you have to select the plant, native plant which are around the houses. So if you try to bring the flower from the Novarelian, plant it to Anuradhapura, you cannot do it. You have to put water, and you have to have separate air conditioner for your plant, right? You cannot do that. I mean, you have to select the plant which is there, native plants. Then the energy, you have to see that you have to have the nice environment, windows is there, you can work, you don't have any electricity is not there, not like here today, right? So that you have